Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Tennessee Titans.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here goes front.
Off the play fake, it's May. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. Good running there, getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. Now Gibson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
and 10. On play action, here's May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Throwing on third down is May. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Cody Barton, he's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down. And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Got the Lions. Check the Eagles. Check the Eagles. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Now it's Ward. This one complete to Bryant. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7.
70, Timberwolf.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Third down, they need 5.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
From the gun, here's Ward. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down. The Titans sending out their punters. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Belmont here with Gibson. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's May. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Third, they need 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that is incomplete. DeMario Douglas, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's Bryce Behringer now. And John to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. He'll take this in back at the 16. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Ready. Here we go. Set. Liking 18.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Jelani Tabaj there on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Okay, break.
It is 2nd and 6.
Get up, 79 Broncos. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Ward. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That throw right on the money for the former Miami quarterback, and it's a 1st down.
49-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
19 Charger, 19. Go.
They give to Pollard on the option. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
It's a loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Bronco 80.
Out of the gun, Ward. This throw, right side, taken in by Ridley. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Let's go. 60 average. Cougar 19. Ready.
Back to throw is Ward. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Ready. 60 by 6. Ready.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They have it, 2nd and 4 coming up.
Go! 70 Timberwolves. Let go.
On play action, it's Ward. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Come on, come on. Hit! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hook.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
70, 70.
Throwing, Ward. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 6. A carry now for Gibson. Oh! Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 32 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Working out of the gun. It's May. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. 1st catch of the game for Diggs, and it's a 1st down.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that 2nd foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
On the ground, Gibson. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and
2. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 2.
Here go throw.
Throwing now is May. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Hey, what's up?
Here's a run to the 5-yard line.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Ball right on the 5-yard line. Second down and goal. Pistol give to Stevenson. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
Third and goal. Here's May. He's got it at the 3.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Lots of big people. Jumbo set in the game as they go for it on 4th and goal. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Drake May. Touchdown, New England. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's NFL. Take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. It's exactly what their head coach does here, and it certainly pays off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Off play action, it's Ward. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here we go. Start.
First and 10, and they give it to Pollard. And he'll get about 5.
The tackle by Chris Barnes. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Ready.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Lightning 18. Ready.
To throw is Ward. To the left side, caught by Ridley. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing is Ward. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Ready, ready.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Broncos.
He'll look to throw. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Let's go.
Here's Pollard running left, and that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Come on, come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Gravity Lion. Let go.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. Not much there. Maybe a yard. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
Hold the set.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go, here we go. Hawks 70, Hawks.
Ward, now quickly it's Ridley. And he'll be stopped short of 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hot, hot.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This about as short as you can get. Myers' kick is good. And the Titans are on the board. It's 7-3.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And they'll let Gotcha run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Jim Ray DK now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Ward. This one complete to Ridley. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Here we go, stack. 19 Chargers. Ready.
Now it's Ward. It'll be swung out wide to Spears. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
60 boxes.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Complete Ridley on the reception. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Gravity lying. Go.
Again, it's Ward. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10.
Ready. Cougar nice. Ready.
To the air again. Ward. That's complete to lock it outright. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Ward to throw again. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Patriots are going to recover.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
On the run to the right. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. It's 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Stevenson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Here we go, throw. Hey, what's up?
Out of the gun, here's May. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Patriots ready for the punt.
For the Patriots.
And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready, ready. Ready. Count.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's second and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. Now he'll run it.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, Ward. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. That is hard. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A pickup of 44 yards. First and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Viking, 18.
From the gun, here's Ward. Rocket brings it in out wide. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
70 Lions.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Ready.
I'll give on the ground, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Hallel Mullen, touchdown Tennessee. It's his second touchdown of the year. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Titans are on top. It's now 10-7.
Patriots 7.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Johnson now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. On first and 10, here's May. This one intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Cowboy!
Throwing, Ward. Here comes the screen to Spear. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Cam Ward. Touchdown Titans. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
That's the score. Titans 17, Patriots 7.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Johnson now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Gibson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. Now, May will set up the screen for Gibson. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And in motion, it's Diggs. On 2nd down, it's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. Here's 1st and 10. To throw again is May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And the Titans will take over here just past the 30.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Nice.
On the give, it's Pollard. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready?
On play action, it's Ward. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. Pickup of 46 yards.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
Ready, ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
He'll try the left side with Pollard. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. A strong running takes them down to the 9.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal.
Bronco 80.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the Patriots' 11-yard line.
Push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal.
Here we go, set. Cook.
Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal.
Here we go. 60 boxes. Just go.
Pollard. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down in our back pocket. And now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now? Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Off the bootleg. Here's May. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 3. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Moving to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. Now Gibson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Forced to his right.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's a second and 3 forthcoming. Working out of the gun. It's May. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties, make the quarterback have to process.
And he will score! Game on! Jalen Waddle, touchdown Patriots. That his second TD catch of the season. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, it's Jim DK. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Titans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready?
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Fake the handoff. Now Ward out to his right. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
For the two-point conversion.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Marcus Jones now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. To throw now. May. Rolling right. He's going to run it. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, second and inches.
Here goes up crazy. Crazy. Hey, what's up? Five.
They'll drop the throw. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. New England going to take their second timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, have to score twice. It's first and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it'll be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Cody Barton. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim might have went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Titans. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there.